ladies and gentlemen, I've got like a blue ring around the picture, so that normally means that I'm live at 5:55. I've got a slightly less of a bit rate today, so the picture's good, but not as good as it was the other day, because I was streaming at 6 megabits, and now I'm streaming at 3 megabits to see if that gives it a bit more whatever. So, let's see what we shall see. And it looks like I'm live, so that's cool. So I'm just going to turn this down so I don't hear myself and say good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Monte Cristo. I tried to get in everywhere else, but everywhere was full. Here is full as well, but they've just finished sticky, so some people have gone, and I've nicked a table. So there we go. We've got Brian, that we came to meet up Monday a few weeks ago. There he is in the background. Make sure you're in the frame there. Give him a wave.
Hi everybody. Last time I saw Tim was Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day last year, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a year ago.
Don't worry, I've still got the lady with me, but she's in the apartment.
Oh, there you go, there you go.
I think she's been trying to get rid of me because she keeps picking my sandwiches up on the road now.
Just a minute.
I'm still here.
Just a minute.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure she remembers I'm a drummer as well. Nice to see everybody anyway.
Cool dude, thanks Brian.
I'm off anyway, I'm heading back.
Okay, say hello. Give me love.
Yeah, I will do. Bye everybody, nice to see you all again.
There's 56 people on already.
Oh, hi guys. Well, look after Tim, he's a great guy. It's a great watch. I enjoy it. I watch it every day.
He's had a few, he says.
I have, yeah. And I didn't win any bingo or stuff. TimothyDowd.com. He's the guy.
Go and get it. See you later, Tim. Thanks a lot, man.
Bye everybody.
Bye. Okay, so that's good. I've met a few people today. There's another guy coming up with his mate, his wife Angie. He didn't tell me his name, I've forgotten now altogether. So where are we? We're on the terrace at Monte Cristo. We're here for about an hour. I'm Johnny No Mates again. And it's a little bit quieter now because we're all. I think it was 300 euros somebody won. Ellen won it, I think. There you go. So what we got? We got the diffuser on because it's a bit bright out, but we shall see what we shall see. I'll take that off in a minute when the sun goes down. Christina sends a love. She was out yesterday with the Pearsons, so thanks to Denise and Steve for coming and saying hello. I know it's a bit of a drive, but we went round the back way, so they went all the way around the island yesterday. They came in the morning through Santa Cruz and dropped off in Los Cristianos to see some old friends, and then they came to us in the afternoon about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and what happened then was we had a couple of drinks and they went home the other way, and that only took an hour, so it wasn't too bad actually. It wasn't too bad at all. Let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, there's loads of people on. Jeff and Alan were on before we started. Denise says hope everything's well. Eugene McGeever, good evening Tim and happy Friday and all. Eugene, I've asked you this before and I can't remember what the answer was, but there's two Eugene McGeevers. You and a guy with a space between the MC and Geever. And he was on Andrew's live the other day and I wasn't sure who was who. But there you go. Now let us know if it's two people, like one TV and one on the tablet or something like that. Jack Bell's on, good evening, I'm a wee glass of Vino Tinto. Iron's on, I hope your tooth is better, Anne. Julie, Derek, Tom Gibson, good evening Tom. I've not seen that name before, if I have, I've not remembered it, but welcome if you're new. Stephen Fagan's on from Belfast, Derek Walker, Paul Scarth is on. Peaking badly. Oh, I'm peaking badly, oh that's dear. Hello, oh. Thank you for that. I'm not sure whether I can change it. One, two. Oh dear. Ladies and gentlemen, I might have to stop this. But I'll be back on. I'm going to see if I can do it pretty quick because I know what's happened. Okay, so I'm going to freeze for a minute, but I shall be. So, ladies and gentlemen, hope I'm back. I tested everything but the mic. There you go. So, I think I am back. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Sounds a bit fuzzy, okay. Sounds terrible. The pitch. Okay, I'm going to go past all these. You're too loud. Back on, all good. There you go. What it is I set the camera up for two types of microphones. There's this microphone and another one that I plug into the phone itself, to the mic itself. And that was set at +12, and this is down at -18. So that was a lot of difference, really. A lot of difference. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that's even better now. Okay. So it was good, actually, because what happens is I set the DVR to, I turn auto stop off. So that's when I say if I lose connection, I don't lose the stream, I can come back on. Even an hour later if I want. Because it doesn't finish it automatically when I stop streaming. So that's the good thing. The bad thing is that I should do it before I start, really, shouldn't I? Okay, so if you've said anything important while I was going, then you got to say it again, because I've skipped past all those things to say that I'm better. Okay, I'm going to have to put a new title up. Sound goes good at however many minutes we're in. What is it, 18:02? Set the first 7 minutes of sound are terrible. Cool dude. Cheers, big ears. Where are we today? We are where we normally are on a Friday, unfortunately, which is the Monte Cristo. And in the Monte Cristo, we have some great entertainment, it is, actually. And in fact, he said that on Sunday at 2 o'clock as Mr. and Mrs. So we want some people to play Mr. and Mrs. That's pretty cool as well, isn't it? Sounds much better. That's better. Remember, all thumbs up, says Alan. John Shell, sorted. Kerry Ash, good evening. Dane Duffus, hi Dane, how's it going? I gotta pick my tit for up. It's fallen on floor. Is that better? And my lens cap as well. You want to come on it? I'll interview you. The great train robbers. There's a beautiful breeze tonight, isn't there? It's like a warm breeze from the east. Yeah, beautiful warm breeze here tonight, ladles and jelly spoons. And what's happening? Christina, what's happened to Christina? Nothing. She's enjoying herself, but she was out last night, so she says she's not coming out tonight. And who's arriving just now, as we speak, is Kevin, the Scotsman, Tenerife. So we might be meeting up this weekend for an offline chat, but he might actually turn up Meet Up Monday. So if you're interested in coming over to Meet Up Monday, you might see Kevin Scotsman in Tenerife as well. So if you want to come for a double vlog, then come and say hello. I'll invite Andrew as well. He's on the island. I'll invite the Crackmaster as well. And I invite Rick and Shelley, although they're in the middle of the move. So see what happens. So if you want to all meet up on Monday with us, go to timothydowd.com and check it out. Just register, cost you nothing. Just say I'm coming, and so we know how big a table to get. If you don't want to be on the main table, then you can sit on another table and just come over and say hello. And then we'll have a chat when we're offline. So that's usually pretty good. I'm cutting out a bit of the background here, just in case. Let's see what we got. Sounds much better. Okay, we've done that. Shell sorted. Chili's in Las Americas, good. Got a video of some men dancing. Is that the guys who dance on the street, is it? Are you the Count of Monte Cristo? No, I'm the Mount of Conte Cristo. There you go. 2 weeks tonight, says Alan. John Shell, Mr. and Mrs. That's Derek Beatty. Yeah, it was, eh? Oh, Beatty, was it? Oh, Beatty. Peaky Diners is on. And Bobby Ricketts from Blackpool. Craig says, 1 year in my hotel we had something like that where we had to dress up in the wife's clothes and everything, but they had to dress in our clothes. I think that's something else. I think that's Swingers. I think it was called Say Mr. and Mrs. It could be. I think Mr. and Mrs. used to be how much do you know about your partner? So they ask you all the same questions, and then they say, what would he say? They ask the woman, what would he say? And they ask the man, what would she say? Well, there you go. Good evening, Matt Man. 10 degrees tonight in Tenerife. Oh dear. That's not good, is it? 10 degrees. 10 degrees. Actually, as the sun has come down now, there's a few clouds at the back there. I don't want to turn you around in case I mess them up. But there's a few clouds at the back there, and it's been, so between midday and now, it's been a little bit in and out with the sun. And but now it's beautiful, and we're going to get a nice sunset, I think, so it'll be nice. Quite nice. But the sunset's coming further over now, so you can't actually see it from here. You used to be able to go to the corner over there and see the sunset. Well, you can't now. Cool, dude. You want to see the setup I got here? I'll put it on my community page. So I'll take a picture of it. Poo-choo. I'll actually do a portrait. That's usually pretty good. And I'll stick that up on my community page. So I will say, create a post, image, oh, it's not working. One selected, add next. Oh yeah, it's working. It is working. Yeah. And we'll say next, and say we're live. Post. So if you go to the community page now and have a look at the thing. Timothy Dowd playlist community. You should get the picture. We're live. Cool dude. So it's quite fun. It's all on one what do they call it, tripod. So I can actually pick it up and walk. I'm just going to make sure that the leg doesn't drop down, because that'll pull everything. What do you think? Let me see if I can do it. I'll probably mess everything up, but there you go. Did we go off? That's pretty heavy, that. I don't think I could do it as a vlog. So what we've got a whole glass here. This is the Especial, but it isn't. It's just the normal one, yeah? So what we've got to do, my shirt's yellow, you see. So you just rub it on the shirt, and it comes back full. That was pretty good, though. There you go. Denise, don't tell your viewers you were drug dealing yesterday, swapping Coleman's mustard for Sarson's vinegar. It was, yeah. Was the Sarson's all right? I mean, it's pretty new. It's not like years old or something. It's maybe about 6 weeks old or something. Just before Christmas I got it. Gorgeous day, says Mark Wiltshire, who's here on the island for another 2 weeks. If you missed the walk, we did a walk last week from Arona Gran with Mark, and that was a nice little sedentary walk around Los Cristianos, the top end. That's pretty good. 28 all day in Timland, it is. It is. Paul Robbo, hi Paul, how's it going? Me and the wife are having a long weekend in Edinburgh. You're going to go to Musselburgh. There's a 5-van night halt that I stayed there back in 1978, I think it was. Last time I was in Edinburgh, 1978, good God. Hi Tim, says Tracy. 11 degrees in Dublin, says Anne-Marie. Me and the girlfriend hope to be able to see you in November, Tim. Simon, cool. You definitely got to come to meet up Monday and a walk, at least. YouTube.com at Timothy Dowd, that's me. And David Ashworth's on. Good evening, Tim. Over next Friday. Staying in the Gara Suites. We'll email you this week. Where's the Gara Suites? Don't know that one. Hi from Nottingham, says Michael. Went to Tenerife last month. Weather wasn't good. Had better weather once in February when I went to Fuerteventura. Yeah, last month was a bit... there was a couple of rainy days and a couple of cool ones as well. So sorry about that. Next time you come over, I promise you, there's going to be a little bit more. So the sun's going down now, so I'm going to take off this what's it called, ND filter, because the ND filter will be too dark for when the light goes out. So bear with me a second. Don't drop it. It'll overexpose for 2 seconds until I sort stuff out, but there you go. So the ND filter's over. Now we go darker. There we go. Get a bit of... perfect. Cool dude. We've got some people in the background here. Hiya. That's all right. Are you here, are you? Are you going to have a kebab?
No, we're just having a drink. We couldn't get a table in there. So...
You could have come to me.
I didn't know if you had somebody. I seen that glass.
That's dead. That's them.
Oh, is it?
Well, you could...
No, it's fine. It's okay. We're better to move over because we're taking drink out of there a bit.
Well, as long as they get the money, you can come here. It doesn't matter.
Well, that's...
Not to me, anyway. That was a couple I was telling you about. Cheers, biggies. They couldn't get a table because it was, what's it called? Cheeky Friday, no, what's it called? Can't remember. What did we just play? Sticky 13, that was a Sticky 13. Jack Bell in Dublin having a heat wave, 11 degrees. Alan Fraser, good evening, he's on. Hi, evening, coming a decade, 7th of March for the wife's birthday. May see you on a walk. If you want to see me on a walk, just email me at timothydowd.com, organise a morning, or tell me where you're staying and I'll walk past if you don't want to walk with me. Or if you can't walk, or if you have problems with mobility, let's meet in a cafe and have a coffee. I don't mind that at all. Talking about football, let's get one of them magic shirts, Tim. What happened to them? Oh, yeah. I wish you were there. The 473 is a bit of a nightmare at times. There's hardly bus serving the village. We're over in March. Maybe meet you then, says Martin Muggleston. You know, the 473 is not too bad, as long as you know that it's going to go up into the decky and then come back down. But it's not that far, really. It depends where you're coming from. If you're coming from Los Cristianos, it can be a bit of a pain. But if you're coming from Las Americas or Fania Bay, it's not that far. And as long as you know it's going to go up the hill and back down again. At least you see a little bit more of the island than you normally would. David Ash's Las Americas Golf and Spa Hotel, opposite the side of motorway, Siam Mall. Oh, Siam Mall, okay. Las Americas. It's a golf and spa hotel, opposite side of the motorway to Siam Mall. Hey up, John's gone. Andrew Mitchell, hi Tim, Andrew from Unsworth. Coming to see you at the end of March. Andrew from Unsworth. Did we know each other when I lived in Unsworth? I lived at 217 Sunnybank Road. I don't think they had postcodes when I lived there. I left in 1976 or 77, I think. 77 I left. Just up from the, what's it called? Just up from the, what's it called? Community centre. There you go. I might be getting a bit Bruce Willis here. Did you hear that Bruce Willis has been diagnosed with dementia now? That's a bloody shame, isn't it? That's a bloody shame. Everybody's getting old these days. Sticky 1213, there you go. Christina Tozer, good evening. It seems a long time since last Friday when Damien won the bingo. It was, it's a shame he didn't leave the money. John Corrigan's on. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, please, says Anne. Christina says, I'm coming over on April 18th. Will you be there? As long as I don't die between now and the 18th, I shall be here. And if you want to meet up, we do meet up Mondays. Watch timothydowd.com for details about that. And also I go on walks. And if you book me for a walk, if you sort of say, I'll walk with you, then it gives me impetus to get up in the morning. And we'll definitely see each other. Peaky Diners, hey Tim, although it's still tiny, since coming on your channel, my subscribers slowly growing 50 away from 300. So many thanks for your help and shout outs. Well done getting 7,000 subs. Yeah, I noticed that, 7,000. Thank you so much, Ladles and Jelly Spoons. It's a shame all 7,000 are not on right now. But it's not the amount of subs, it's the community that you build. So Michael, don't worry about this, don't worry about having so many subs. What you want to do, go to Peaky Diners and you put out quality vlogs, just like Lee. Lee, the McMaster, does vlogs, and you're doing a similar thing to him in the Peak District. So if you're interested in the Peak District and you want to know more, or go and check his channel out. Alan Fraser, thank you so much. That's bought the whole beers for the evening. Shame we don't get the money till the end of next month. I'm sure they can have a tab for me, they can have a tab. John Curran says, met you before in the Monte Cristo at the start of the lockdown. We were there, the Scottish family with the baby. Oh, yeah. I think the only holiday makers are looking forward to it. P.S. The baby's now 3. God, time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Time flies when you're having fun. Jeez. I'm going a bit lighter there. Need to go. Alan Fraser, have a beer. Tim, thank you. Enjoy the football. Enjoy the football. Need to go and have a beer. The game time. Having loads of fun, thank you. And says Marie Alti. Marie, if you want to meet up, don't forget, meet up Monday. Just register, let me know you're coming. Or if you want to go for a walk, let me know. Or we might see you just in passing. Peaky Blinder, your vlogs are high production. They are, actually. They are really high production.
Be all right to join you here?
Yeah, sure. If you want to come this side, you can talk to me. Grab those chairs. Grab some of those chairs. Just grab 2 of those.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've got this one now.
All right. There we go. We got guests, Ladles and Jelly Spoons. Angela. Yeah? And? Keith, here we go, yeah.
From Edinburgh.
Keith Glasgow from Edinburgh. That's your microphone.
All right. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Cool dude. So, Ladles and Jelly Spoons, we got guests. This is... Zoom out a bit.
So, yeah.
There we go. We got a bit closer.
Yeah, that's
Closer to the phone. Got to look in here, don't forget.
aye.
Because if you look at yourself, it looks like you're looking away.
It does, I know. Yeah.
I'm terrible at it.
Aye. So,
So when did you arrive?
we arrived last Friday
Okay.
in that rain.
In the rain.
In the rain. And,
All right, yeah, it was, wasn't
terrible.
it? We were here, I was here with Damien, wasn't I?
You were?
Aye,
That's right.
aye.
That's the little Irish guy, isn't it?
That's him, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Aye.
This isn't straight thing, huh? Let me get you straight.
So we're away on Monday again. So.
All right, so you won't be coming to meet up Monday then?
I'm afraid not.
No, don't worry about it.
Early
Don't worry
morning
about it.
flight on Monday.
Don't worry about it.
So yeah, that's it.
We so what made you pick Tenerife? What do you like about Tenerife?
This is the 5th time we've been here.
Really?
Yeah, we normally go to all the different Canary Islands.
Uh-huh.
And this is the 5th time here. We've done 5 Gran Canaria, 4 Lanzarote, 2 Fuerteventura, is it? and but we normally go to Mallorca.
Menorca.
Mallorca.
Oh, Mallorca. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, but we always come here in the winter. So.
Well, it's a better winter destination here, isn't it? I mean, Mallorca's a little bit cool at the moment.
That's it. Yeah. So we came over here. We normally go to Costa Deque, but we've decided on Los Cristianos.
Oh, okay.
Just for a wee change.
So you know that this is Costa Deque as well, don't you?
Oh yeah, it's still part of it. We got a taxi here earlier because the traffic was terrible there, so we thought it's going to be ages to get here on the bus.
Yeah, the 473. We were just talking about that. A lot of people say it's a bit of a, it goes up the mountain and then back down, and then you're on it for about. Well, you should be on it from San Eugenio, so from the bus station in San Eugenio, Guaguas. It leaves at 5 and gets here at 10 to 6. So it's 50 minutes from there. So from Los Cristianos is another 10 or 15 minutes on top of that. So it'll be an hour on the bus.
Yeah, we got the taxi just at the end of it. We're on the Paloma beach where you finish your walk on Tuesday.
I finished the walk on Tuesday with Mark Wiltshire.
So
cool dude.
So how's Christine doing? All right?
She's fine. She was out yesterday, so she says she's not going out again today because it's a bit of a, getting her ready, putting her in the chair, and she can't see very well, so she's driving down sort of like she just follows my bum.
Well, hi Christine.
She doesn't watch this crap.
Oh well, just in case.
I show her highlights when I get home.
Yeah.
I show her highlights when I get home. But no, she's watching a quiz show at the moment, and then she'll watch the German news, and then when the German news is finished, she'll go, "Where's my tea?" And I've got to be home cooking.
You've got to be back in time for that.
Yeah. David, I've dragged these over from next door. I've dragged them over from next door.
I know.
It's like gear wax.
It is. We'll get them in a minute.
Yeah, so we go away on Monday again.
So the 5th time in Tenerife.
5th time Tenerife, yeah. We've done.
What's a typical holiday for you guys?
Well, we used to do all inclusive, but we gave that up a while back, didn't we? We just got fed up with it. So we prefer going out to the different wee restaurants and bars and going to all the different areas. And, like here, first time we'd been here. So yeah.
And you came to Salvaje because of me, or?
Well, we knew you stayed here, and we wanted to see what it was like. So we thought we might as well go.
I mean, not because of me, but I mean, did you come here? Did you hear about it from me?
Yeah, because of the podcast.
Cool. Because I like being the ambassador for the village, you see.
Aye.
And I keep telling all the bars in the village that, if you go in and you say Tim sent me, I get a free beer.
Ah, right. I'll need to remember that.
That's not true, actually.
No.
I went to Little Germany tonight to see the old crowd, and they are so full now that I don't even get a chance to do my show at 5:55. They used to be I could do the show, and then they come in. The first people come in at 7, but they're in 2 sittings now in Little Germany. Then one woman says, "I'm not recommending your restaurant again because I never get a seat."
Well, I don't think they need any recommendation.
They don't need a recommendation. Exactly.
So we just stopped for something to eat in that one next door. So.
Oh, Scotsman's on. Hi, Tim. Just
Kevin.
checked the digs. No problem. Come on
Kevin.
Monday. Come on Monday, yeah.
Kevin, I'm away then.
I think it's... where are you staying, Kevin? Because these guys are in Los Cristianos. He doesn't know what he's doing at the weekend. He usually gets drunk at the weekend in the Ibrox bar. Or is it the other bar? I don't know which one it is.
I'd be surprised with him being a St Mirren fan.
Is he a St Mirren fan?
No, I actually meant to meet Kevin when we were in Gran Canaria at the same time in October. But our paths just never crossed. And he said he was coming here, and I thought, oh, well, I'll be here, so I'll catch up with you then. So he's coming Monday when I go.
No, he's here now.
Oh, he's here now? Oh,
yeah, he just arrived.
Oh, well, Kevin, if you want to meet up for a pint.
Scottish from Wet and Windy, Scotland. Nick Wiltshire's on. Had a window doctor, good guy in the red hoodie. What's a window doctor? The window doctors are a building company here in Salvaje. Well, they build everywhere. But it's a guy and his partner, and they've got this building company, and then these young lads, they work like, I don't know how they do it, to tell you the truth. They did our bathroom.
All right.
They did our bathroom, so really recommended. Go and give Rod a call on the window doctor. He started because he used to put in aluminium windows in villas and stuff, and then he put in the frames and the fly screens and put new windows in. But he's sort of built the business up now. He does total renovations, there's bathrooms, decks. He'll even build your house if you ask him.
Oh, right.
So yeah, good lads. They are good lads.
Very good, very good.
Okay, Orcus Whaling's on. Good evening. Fiona Dillon is saying hi. Christina Tozer says, do I have to bring a thick jumper when I come? Anyone could let me know. It depends.
It's been a bit cold. I was absolutely freezing last night. We were up in the attic bar at the Passarella Centre. It's freezing,
When the sun goes down, it gets cool very quickly. And yesterday morning when I went out, it was 16 degrees, which is really quite cold for this time of year. So the coldest I've ever seen it here was middle of the night in March 4 or 5 years ago. It was 13. But I've not seen it lower than that. So, I mean, it's relative. If you're used to sort of like minus 10 or 0 degrees or whatever, or 10 degrees, then it's always going to be warm here. But if you've been sunning yourself all day, then obviously when the sun goes down, you see the difference in temperature. And the difference is more at this time of year because it's a lot of radiated heat from the sun and not the hot air. Although there was just a warm breeze just a few minutes ago coming from the Sahara. So that looks quite good.
I think the coldest we've had, it was in Lanzarote one time at night, and it was 9 degrees. That was the lowest. But it was windy though. Cold.
Scotsman's in the fountain bar in Los Cristianos.
Fountain bar.
Is that the Dal Fountain?
I'm not quite sure of that bar. Where's the fountain bar?
If he means the Dal Fountain, that's the one in the little square behind the fruiteria, just off the port.
So
where the ramp goes up, and then there's like 2 or 3 bars.
Right.
The High Fish Bar and the hot dog place, the Dal Fountain, and another one that changes its name all the time. And then in the square, there's like an Indian and a sushi bar, and Jesus used to be in there as well.
I think.
But let me know if that's the one you're thinking of, the Dal Fountain. And Neve saying currently in Fania Bay, too much of a chicken to message for a walk. Maybe next year. Neve, don't be a chicken. And we can go for a walk without turning the cameras on if you want. Cheers, Tim. Congratulations on 7,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. I don't normally blow the trumpet with 7,006 because I'm only like one stupid comment away from losing 10 people. Especially when I talk about Jeremy Corbyn or something like that. You know, they go.
7,000 is not too bad.
So I'll wait for 7,100 before I celebrate it. Yeah. 7,006 is a bit too knapp, as they say in Germany. Let's see what I got now. YT Studio 7,008.
Well, there you go.
There you go, 7,008.
What's that?
My earnings.
Oh, very good.
Estimated revenue, it says. You want to see the estimate? You want to see how much I earn in the last 28 days? It's the last 4 weeks. Here, there you go.
Is it focusing?
I've got a. I could put it on manual focus. Anyway, it doesn't matter. €213. There you go. Pays for the cameras and the data. And all you guys are really, really supporting us. If you want to support the channel, then you can go down and press that little dollar sign in there and put in $1 million. And if 7,000 of you do that, that'll be $7,000 million.
Okay.
When did 1,000 million become a billion? That's what I want to know.
I've absolutely no idea.
When I was a kid, a billion was a million.
One thing I was never good at school was maths, so I'll take your word for it.
It was. When I was at school, a billion, an English billion, if you like, was a million. And then...
Yeah, a million.
Yeah, and 1,000 million now is a billion. In dollars. So I'd rather have £500 million than $10 billion. Unfortunately, since 1978, Britain took over the American version of billion. So they won, my friends. They won. They're the rulers of the world. The Yankees. Damn Yankees. You want to be on it? I'm going back to my digs to get a fleece. Weather dips a lot from 6 p.m. It does. Have you got a sheep in your room? Have you? We've heard about you Scots. You know, we've heard about you Scots.
Not true what you hear. I can assure you.
My coach, be controversial like Andrew Tate, and get 100,000 subscribers. You know, I just saw or found or whatever Andrew Tate when people were kicking off about him. So, I mean, this guy's got no shame, has he? You know,
Who's Andrew Tate?
Andrew Tate is this young. He looks like he should be on the Fast and the Furious, right? And he's got an opinion of everything. He's got an opinion for everything. But he's sort of like my granddad.
Oh, okay.
Because he's got all the old school, you know, women should be women and barefoot and pregnant and all that type of stuff, you know. So he's like my
They've
granddad.
got smaller feet so they can get closer to the white goods in the kitchen. Right?
Exactly.
I'm only joking.
Oh, you got to apologise to the missus there. There you go. The big strappy lad is scared of a young waif here who doesn't want to be on it. There you go. You'll never know now what she looks like. We will, because we saw you in the background.
Yeah, I think you said you spotted yourself in the background. Right?
Let me just turn the what's it called to automatic. There you go. So what I've done now is I've put the ISO on automatic, which unfortunately blows out the background, but I can actually change that as well if I go to Q. No, I can't go to I can't change it while it's running. What a shame! What a shame! Oh yes, I can. There you go. I'll just up the shutter speed.
Absolutely.
There you go. See, people who've got phones don't have this problem because the phone does it all automatically.
Yeah.
But a phone can't do that.
No.
We've got a dancer in the background.
Well, where's that about? I can see it. It's not far away.
When does it get dark there? Sundown is around about 7 o'clock this time of year, 6:50, 6:60. So after sundown, probably 20 minutes.
I would say so.
Because we're right on we're nearer the equator than you guys up in Britain or Northern Europe. So it actually gets darker quicker because we're travelling faster. We're travelling faster than you. You're going like, you know, you remember on the waltzers, you're like doing this, and like we're the hard people on the outside going. It's Craig. Thank you so much. He's adding to that to the sum that we have now. There you go.
Craig, he got, actually, it's him that told me what bus to get here the other day.
473. He's a great moderator. Mr. Butler's on. Tree Surgeon's on. All saying hi to Kevin. Everybody's asking if Tree Surgeon's better. Not as cold as Scotland. Christina's going to the GF Grand Costa Adeje. That is a nice one. That's a nice one. Damien just stayed there last week or the week before. Last week it was. And my brother and his wife stayed there as well for my daughter's birthday. So they said that was really good.
We've stayed in one GF. We stayed in the Fanny Bay back in 2013.
Yeah?
That was really good.
In the GF Fanny Bay?
Yeah. It was just called Fanny Bay Costa Sur then.
Okay.
So we were going to go back there, but as I say, we've came to Los Cruces.
Which one are you in Los Cruces?
We're in the Paloma Beach.
Oh, you did say.
Yeah.
Is that like an Airbnb or is it, or can you?
No, we booked it through Booking.com.
Okay.
And then we got flights separate.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
A lot of people are doing that now, but a lot of people say they can't find flights for under 500 quid or something.
During COVID, we were actually still travelling back and forward to Lanzarote and things like that, and we just started booking with Jet2 as a block package, because if it was going to be cancelled, at least you would have got your money back.
Right.
But now that we're going back to more normal times,
The new normal.
we started going back to doing the Booking.com. I mean, I think we saved something like £500 doing it separately, as opposed to Jet2.
And also, it's like self-catering there, is it?
Self-catering, yeah.
Okay.
Self-catering.
So you can just nip out for breakfast anywhere you like.
Well, I mean, most of them
Do lunch or miss it if you want.
$3.95 for breakfast.
Yeah. I mean, there's like 5 at the Market Tavern where we were supposed to go for breakfast in Mark. Wasn't open.
No, we
on
were
Tuesday.
actually we actually saw you walking along.
You did?
I thought, there's Tim over there walking past the market because we were at the.
Oh, you said the
one
Vic.
we were in? The Queen Vic. Yeah, we were
The
in
Queen
the
Vic, yeah.
Aye. That's right. So, yeah, we were in the Queen Vic. But
I
James,
should have come over to the Queen Vic and had a pint for breakfast.
Well-
are you into pints for breakfast?
no.
On holidays?
No.
No?
Not really, no.
I would only ever drink a wheat beer, German wheat beer for breakfast.
Yeah.
Because it's breakfast beer.
I'm not me until I've had about 3 coffees before I even move in the morning.
3 coffees or 2 beers, well, whichever way, yeah.
Yeah, aye, something to wake me up.
So you're flying Monday morning or
Monday morning, I think we've got a flight's about, was it 11:30 or something?
No, so you're going to be there pretty early, a bit 2 hours before.
9 o'clock or so. So, yeah.
So your last day is actually
Sunday night.
Sunday night. You got anything planned for the weekend?
We're going to Tandoori Hut on Sunday night.
Okay, which one?
The one at Los Cristianos.
Los Cristianos, okay.
And then after that, I don't think we've got anything planned for tomorrow. Well, we're going to see Shelley. We've seen Shelley singing the other night.
Okay, cool.
But she had to rush off because she was going to another gig. I think. But no, we've not really got anything else planned. Oh, we're going to see Thingley tonight. What's her name? Blondie. We're going to see Blondie tonight.
Oh, cool.
Bar L something or other. I think it's under the Iberia Star Bougainvillea. Something like that.
There's Webby with his carpet on. And his Peaky Blinders hat.
And then tomorrow night, I think we're going to see Annie Lennox. She's in one of the bars as well.
All right.
One of the
Not the
tribute
real
bars.
ones.
No, not the real ones.
I was going to say it's the only person that comes here real is Brian May.
Oh, Queen guy.
Queen guy, yeah, because he's an astrophysicist. But they do a couple of he does a couple of local gigs when he's over.
All right.
But he usually stays up the mountain.
Ricky Hatton stays here, the boxer, doesn't he? Or
You
he
know,
used to.
I left England in 1977, so I don't know who Ricky Hatton was. But everybody's saying, and he does come over, and I've seen lots of pictures of people with him, but I don't know the guy, to tell you the truth.
The only other one that I knew that was over here that lived here or holidayed here was Jack Duckworth from Coronation Street.
Steve was mentioning that the bar, it used to be own a bar in Puerto Colón.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Do you know what? That might be right because that's where he's been spotted. Round
Puerto
about
Colón,
Puerto
yeah.
Colón.
Yeah.
Aye, well, I think he's passed away now, but I mean at the time, we're talking about a few years ago.
And the other guy, what's his name? The other guy's Steve Yaxley Lennon, the Tommy Robinson. He comes over and does the boot camp on the beach over there.
Oh, right. That the fitness guy.
He's not a fitness guy. He's famous for well, they think he's a right-wing thug.
All right, okay.
But he's an outspoken political activist. That's what he wants to say.
Oh, right.
But he comes over here. He doesn't come over as Tommy Robinson. He comes over as Steve Lennon.
Oh well, there you go.
It's always good if you've got an alter ego like the McMaster.
I
the
think
McMaster.
he's in America at the moment.
Yeah, I talked to him the other day, and he went to Florida, and
Now then, my friends.
now they're my friends. He's actually just put one up. His first ever vlog, he says. It wasn't, but it was his first ever vlog. He was in Hoboken, in New York, in New Jersey, I think it is, and with the Silver Fox, his mate. And it was before he was the McMaster. And he's dug it out of the archives and he's pushing his old stuff now.
Oh, right, aye.
That's my trick, pushing your old videos. More views for less effort.
Yeah, it was actually McMaster was the first one I watched in the Tenerife vlogs.
He was the first one I watched.
Then it was you.
Oh, cool.
And then it was Andrew.
Andrew came after that, yeah.
That's right. And then
Crackmaster.
Kevin. And of course Daniel. What's the crack?
The crack.
That's it. Sorry,
And
Daniel.
and then Rick and Shelley. I found Rick on YouTube, on, what's it called? Facebook.
Oh, did you find Shelley? Oh, right.
I said, no, it's just Rick it was.
Oh, yeah.
Because he ran the Rolo the rescue dog.
Yeah, lovely dog that one.
And I saw him doing some videos, so I invited him for a walk. And we did a walk down by Los Abrigos there.
Yeah.
So that was the first time I met Rick. But he's coming to live here next month.
Oh, right.
He's moving up to the San Francisco.
I knew they were moving, and I remember Shelley was saying that they're moving in March.
So they'll be over opposite me. So if I fall out my front door and across the road, I can fall in their front door.
That's it.
Which I won't, Shelley, don't worry. I won't.
That's it, yeah. So, so we've seen Shelley the other night, but we never got a chance to have a chat with her because she was rushing off to another gig. She was in the Gigi's, wasn't it?
Gigi's up in by Passeray Centre there.
Just the El Mirador.
Yeah.
I've seen her in there. She was really, really good. Like, she is good. I used to love watching her lives on a Sunday afternoon when she was doing
the night owl.
No,
in the back garden.
In the back garden when she
I don't know whether she could do that here though.
No. I remember asking her if she'd done a couple of songs. If she did a couple of songs and she didn't, one of them was that song from the 70s. I've forgotten the name of it. Come from the northeast of England. Run for Home, Lindisfarne.
Lindisfarne, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I asked her if she could do that, but she said that she had never done that.
She can do anything.
She can. She's very good. She's really good.
Harry's amazing. Tell him you know the Night Strider and you get a free drink.
I know. In fact, funnily enough, I'm actually meeting them on Sunday night in Tandoori Hut. So.
Andrew?
Yeah, well, Andy's family. We were speaking to Paul.
Okay.
Mick Garvey, I should say.
I don't know Mick Garvey's either.
Anyway. Yeah, well,
Coronation Street, is it?
No, it was in the Benidorm comedy drama.
Okay.
So we went up to the attic for a drink after we had something to eat last night, and he was there, so we got talking to him. So we're going to be seeing them on Sunday night.
Are they going to vlog it?
I think they're doing a live because their son-in-law is over. I don't know if they're married yet, actually, but their son-in-law-ish to be maybe. He's doing a foul challenge, I think. So we're actually already booked in there. We didn't realise that at the time. So we'll be there.
Are you going to do the foul challenge with him?
No, I'm not touching that. I can't even eat vindaloo anymore. Never mind.
I did that Satan's Ashes. That was the last one I did.
Oh yeah.
And it wasn't that bad actually, but Sahar, wolf tears down.
I know. I remember. I watched that vlog.
That was amazing. And I thought she was going to bring it all back up. But that's the last thing I did as the food thing. I mean, look at me. I mean, do I need to eat more food? I don't think so, do I?
I liked that one that you did with McMaster and Crackmaster. Which you went for a meal somewhere and he was losing his over that dance sack.
The dance sack, yeah. That was. That
was with Data Daz.
It was with Data Daz.
Never confused.
Never confused. You could do all the accents. That's what it is.
It's terrible.
It's pretty good, isn't it? It's pretty good. That's why I know a lot of Scottish people that do English accents, right? And they're doing really well. Why don't you just speak normal all the time?
I don't start talking like you in a minute.
You'll bloody start talking like you in a minute. You'll not be having a scene, will you? I can't do Scottish accents.
No, do you know what it is? It's because obviously British TV, we get the same programmes in England as we do in Scotland, so we're brought up with them. So we, I mean, I'll watch EastEnders, I'll talk like that.
EastEnders, do me a favour, leave it out in the Queen Mama can go for years. Get a part of jelly eels and a pickled egg, me old China. Okay, we think we're doing Darren John now. Darren John. He's so laid back. He's amazing. He's amazing. But how he's staying slim.
Yeah. I love that vlog he did with the baked beans that he did with McMaster when he was in London. Did you see that one?
I didn't see that one.
It was a while back now. Lee always said, Heinz baked beans. No, Heinz baked beans are the best beans.
Oh, and then he did a taste test.
He's done the taste test with 5 different types and that. And it was Aldi that won, I think.
I did see that one actually. That's
the ones I like.
So we got 1845. Let's see what people are saying. Need to get my fleece. Take care. See you in Tenerife next week. Yeah, will. Thank you. Give us a call. Maybe Monday night. Pearson's Adventures are on. Ray Duffy's on. Hi Ray. Neil Davidson's on. Just back from Paradise Park. It's Craig, give me $2. Thank you so much, it's Craig. I'll get somebody to go to the bar in a minute and get a couple of beers.
I'll get it.
I've got a tab, so just put it on my tab if you would.
No, I'll pay for it. I'll get it, it's all right.
Orcus Whalen, I think Dean who's doing the foul challenge on Sunday.
Dean's doing the foul challenge.
I think Dean's doing the foul challenge. Right. Sad about that. 4 weeks tomorrow, says Tricia Slater. Gigi's Passeray Centre. Peter Blake. Saw one of the Antiques Roadshow type presenters in the Buccaneer last November when I was there. Didn't know his name.
What can I get you?
It's just the normal Dorada pint,
Normal
please.
Dorada, yeah.
And stick it all on my bill.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Get yourselves one.
Me sangria.
They're paid.
I'm paying.
So, you sure you don't want to be on it? Oh, microphone.
I forgot about that.
Thanks. He nearly went to the loo with the microphone on. That's happened before, that has. Do you want to say a quick hello? You don't want to say a quick hello? She's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Nick Wilshire's on. Could you, Rick and Shelley, meet up on Monday? They might come to a meet-up Monday when they live here. I'll ask them whether they can do that or not, but obviously they're working most evenings, so that's it. Oh, here's Jill's, looking gorgeous as ever. I saw her doing a walk this morning, and Helen was behind you. Here she is.
Hi, everybody.
This is Jill. So don't forget, come to the Monte Cristo.
Monte Cristo. I'm
Friday's
here.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Sunday they do Mr. and Mrs. right?
Mr. and Mrs.
What's
Sunday.
that? And
2 o'clock.
they're open at 2 o'clock every day, right? Or 1
No,
o'clock?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock every day. So come on. It's happy hour until
9 o'clock at
9
night.
o'clock at night. Fantastic. How much is a mix these days? One night, €2?
€2.
€2 for a gin and tonic,
Yeah,
a vodka and thing, and $1.50 for a pint still?
Yep.
Still $1.50 a pint, you can't
go
beat
wrong
it.
with that.
You can't beat it. And of
Get
course,
drunk with, within €10, not a problem.
I get drunk in €5.
Good to see you, Tim.
You too. Good people. Good people. We wouldn't want to hear him having a wee. Michael McGuinness, Minecraft, does anyone know how to make beans? Or how many beans are in a can of beans? 239, because one war would be 240. 240. Dean, we did that one. It's a good turnout this week. 178 people. It was a good turnout. If you're new to the channel, you don't normally come on the lives, thank you so much for joining us today. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. It does help the channel, and we've reached 7,000. Let's go for 8. In fact, let's go for 10. How's that? Let's go for 10,000 subscribers. Oh, we got the... Keith Glasgow from Edinburgh has just brought another set of fantastic beers. Cheers, big ears.
Cheers, my man.
Cheers. Jill just came over. May I?
Yes. There we go.
So there we go. Peter King, mine go see Billy Porter tonight. I've heard he's very funny.
We've seen him a few times. In fact, we've seen him, Angie's brother-in-law, brother and sister-in-law were over.
Really?
We went to see him Saturday night, was it?
Does he do the same show every time, or does he like different shows?
I think, well, it's maybe a wee bit topical at the time, but I mean, the basic stuff is pretty much the same.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's still really funny. Like.
Yeah, it's, I remember the first time I heard of him is when he did the flying over. He did the aeroplane sketches about coming over and stuff. That was quite early on, I think.
I think he's been here 18 years.
Yeah, long time.
Because I think you're on his Facebook page, aren't you?
No, it's we've only been here 9 years, I think. Yeah, 9 years. 8 years we've been here. But I only heard of Billy Porter with the flight one. Where, yeah, I don't know what it was, but I thought that's a good idea, you know, because everybody sort of resonates with getting here, and there's always something going wrong, isn't there?
That's true, yeah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of good acts here. I've seen Keith George that does the Boy George here as well. I don't think he's here at the moment because I've not seen him advertised.
We don't go out and see acts. You know, it's Christina can't see very well, so if we go out, basically it's just dinner and home. I mean, she'd love to be home by 8 o'clock in the evening, you know.
Yeah.
So she doesn't go out, and if I go out, I'm usually home by 7:30, 8 o'clock, or the latest, because I'm cooking, you know. But I can smell garlic now from somewhere.
Well, we just had garlic.
I see they're coming from the tapas place down here. There's a tapas place right down here, and they reckon that's the best tapas in Spain, they say.
Right.
Because it's really good. Why they're hidden around the corner, I don't know, but there you go.
Yeah.
So, let's lighten you up a bit. Can we do that? No, we can't. Let's go. Are we automatic ISO? There we are. We're wide open. Ladies and gentlemen, we are wide open. So it doesn't go wider than this. It won't get brighter than this.
No, that's fine.
That's bright enough. Bottoms up. I'm out later for a few. Congratulations on hitting 7K, Tim. Much deserved. Thank you very much. Hope to hit 10K soon. Yeah. I'm going to run a 10K.
Are you?
Yeah. I've decided I'm going to run a 10K. Not kilometres.
Well, I was just going to say that, but
Not
I thought you'd get in there before me.
And Lax Orm deleted message. Oh dear. What did Lax Orm say? If one can't live the good life, it's second best to watch those living it. That's true.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
It's true.
Everyone needs to visit the Monte Cristo, guaranteed cheapest and friendliest bar on the island.
Well, there you are.
There you go. Were they friendly in there? German lady
Is that the woman with the blonde hair?
with blonde hair?
Yeah, well, she didn't make sangria.
No, she doesn't make sangria.
No, that's what she said.
Well, that's not good, is it?
No.
Can't you just get a bottle and go glug, glug, glug?
No, apart from that, no, she was fine.
It's like I took some people that I knew to this Bavarian beer hall, the Hofbräuhaus, but not the famous one in Munich. There was one in Regensburg where we lived. And we went in, and the guy says, I'll have a beer with you, and I'm okay. And Christina had a beer as well, and then the woman who was with us, she said, I'll have a daiquiri. And the barmaid said, this is the which means, do you know where you are?
Oh, right.
This is the I gotta do this down. There you go.
Are we all right?
It's getting cooler now, isn't it?
It is actually. It was us saying we were really cold at the attic bar last night.
Yeah.
I've got a jumper with a t-shirt with me, so I'll put that on. A bit cold now.
So we're coming up to the hour now.
Yep.
One of those captains are going to have done that one. Got to go now, good night. Okay. Lax somebody, you're too chubby, lose some weight. You get so healthier, you can make love longer with your wife. Oh dear. That's what he said to him. Hofbräuhaus in Munich is a fantastic beer hall. It is, actually.
You were in Germany for a long time, weren't you?
25 years.
Yeah.
There we go. I've set it back now. We're all automatic now.
There we are.
We went to the only thing is that the Hofbräuhaus is a little bit touristy now. So it's nice when you get in there. It's a great atmosphere. But if you're local, you're probably better going off to the Löwenbräu place. Or where did we used to go? In between Marienplatz and Stadthaus, there's a beer hall on the left. I can't remember which brewery it was now. Eingebräu, I think it is. Eingebräu. That's a really good one. They got a hidden beer garden out the back that nobody knows about. And of course, in Marienplatz, you go down the cellar to the Ratskeller, and that's like 4 restaurants in one. That's really impressive. If you're going to Munich, give me a call, and I'll tell you where to go. Don't encourage him, just repeat the deleted message. Been an hour already, wow. Admin's kicking off. I've got too many admins, people say, but I love every one of them.
Well, that's it. They're all looking after you.
Every one of them. They're all looking after us. We're going to finish it up now. Should we wait?
No, just.
Oh, she don't want to be on it anyway, does she?
No,
Okay.
she doesn't like being on camera.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to thank Keith. Keith?
Thank you very much. Yeah.
It was Keith, wasn't it?
Yeah, Keith.
We're going to thank Keith for coming over and saying hello, and thank you for giving us all the information that you did.
Yeah.
And I hope you have a great weekend and a safe trip back.
Yeah.
And next time you're over, maybe we'll meet up Monday and we'll do a walk.
We'll do a walk. Well, actually, I was going to do a walk with you the last time, but we're running out of days now. So.
No, don't worry. Don't worry about it. I'm always here. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Absolutely.
I'll nick that.
Yeah.
I'm just taking his microphone off. So we're going to do this now. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining me this evening. Thank you to all the people that supported me with thumbs ups and with subscriptions if you did subscribe new. Thanks to those people that donated for the cause. And also thank you so much for going to the website, timothydowd.com, and for those people that donate anonymously. We love you, we know who you are. So I'm going to finish it up here now. Have a great weekend. Don't forget I do 2 shorts a day. I do a dinner and a breakfast short, 60 seconds. Tells you about the weather, what we eat, and a little bit of the view from the balcony. So you can live the life of Tenerife in 60 seconds every day, twice. And Monday morning, I got nothing on, so if you want to go for a walk, let me know. And I'll see you Monday night on Meetup Monday. And maybe Kevin will be over. That'll be cool. And John and Jade, thank you so much getting in there at the death. That means I've got to stay now, so it's your fault. Christina's not getting dinner. Thanks. Google thinks you might like this one next. And if you want to support the channel, you can support it right here. You can subscribe for free here, and I'll put the merchandise up in the corner. It's Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife, signing off. See you. Good morning.